Well, it took 2 weeks, but it is now official. The State Board of Elections certified the win for State Senator John McGuire, who took on incumbent Congressman Bob Good in one of the most closely watched Republican primaries in the country. In just the last hour, though, Good has released a statement saying that he will pursue a recount. WFXR's Rian Lowndes has been following this race closely for us. Rian, even though those results are certified, not quite over just yet.
Yeah, you're right, Drew. Good has 10 days to officially file a recount, and as of about 6 p.m. today, he says he'll be doing just that. Now, he posted to his social media accounts today that with just a 0.6% margin in that 5th District Republican primary, he will move into a recount. He says voters have the right to know ballots were accurately counted, and his campaign will, quote, vigorously pursue that objective. Now, shortly after the certification today, John McGuire also posted to social media thanking God, his wife, and former President Donald Trump, whose endorsement of McGuire sent shockwaves through this race and may well have tilted the scales in his favor. Now, while both Virginia GOP and Governor Glenn Youngkin have congratulated McGuire on his victory, they both also say they respect Good's right to seek that recount. State law allows him to do that if the margin is less than 1%. Good lost by just 374 votes, well within the recount margin here. Good will first have to plead his case to a panel of 3 judges as to why the recount is needed. But what about the court of public opinion? Well, I asked Liberty University professor Aaron Van Allen how that could play with Good's constituents.
It's something that is going to play well with his base as far as them seeing him as a fighter. It plays well into this. It plays well into this message that he has that this is just another example of the swamp trying to steal an election.
Now, on the other hand, Van Allen says John McGuire and other Trump supporters may not view a call for a recount so fondly. They may prefer that Good stand down and find another way to support Trump in this presidential race. Now, again, Drew, that final margin of victory for John McGuire was incredibly thin, just 0.6 of a point. And consider this, the 5th congressional district contains 24 localities. McGuire won exactly half of those. Good won exactly half of those. Live in studio, Rian Lowndes, WFXR News.